So introduce yourself.
I'm John Blake, responsible for digital capturing devices.
So John, how do you innovate? How do you innovate at a bigger company? I mean, a lot of the innovations in photo, digital things, Flickr, are all from very small startups, Silicon Valley startups mostly.
Yeah, it's a combination of understanding our legacy and what we know about how a consumer values an image, conjunction with technical capabilities, competencies that we have, and then market research to understand where consumers want to use images and they're not able to today. And so we have a process whereby we look at multi-year roadmaps, consumers' unmet needs, our technical capabilities, our competencies.
But how does an idea just bubble up? A simple, a lot of this can't be market researched into creation.
It's the team. We have a great network of Kodak people around the world that are living in the imaging industry every day. They're users of the technology. We're all consumers. We use the technology. Everybody has ideas. The best ideas don't necessarily come from where you would think they do.
Right.
But the team is very open about suggestions.
What to you is one of the most innovative things Kodak has done recently?
I think the dual lens product was one of the most innovative things we did. We thought through how a consumer could have a different experience in terms of wide angle capability, high zoom, pocketable design, technology that frankly others didn't have that we had, and understood a consumer need.
And what do you think maybe is a hyped area in the photo space? Not necessarily just Kodak. What's an area? I mean, there's wireless, there's touchscreen, there's all sorts of trends.
Yeah, I think the technology tends to be hyped more than the feature or the benefit that matters to a consumer.
Right.
So, particularly in my business, in the camera business, it's megapixels that sell at retail, but that's not the most important thing for the image quality. Wireless is good, but it has to serve a need. So if it's wireless to get images to a TV or get images to a mobile device, that's cool. So we try to think of it from the consumer benefit backwards, as opposed to the technology, which tends to be hyped.
Right. And you can do that here in Rochester because you're not in the middle of Silicon Valley.
Yeah, we still have pretty good technology.
No, I know. I've heard that.
Pretty good technology. I like my technology position.
Good. Excellent.
I love my technology
Thanks a lot.
position.
So this is what the
This is a display we have on now called the history of the digital camera.
The digital camera.
All
Wow.
the way back from 1975, where Kodak invented the first digital camera.
Yeah, and didn't take proper advantage, I would say.
Through the Pro days to the Apple QuickTake days.
Wow.
And then the world's first consumer digital camera was a VGA camera.
Right.
That cost $1,000.
$1,000. How many pixels?
0.3.
Ah!
Yeah. And then you come into the
EasyShare
world.
platform.
And this was the world's first long zoom Digicam. That's the 6490. And then you get into the Wi-Fi camera that Kodak invented. And then here's your dual lens camera.
Right, that's a terrific little camera.
Yeah. Wow. Up to today.
Oh.
Small.
Look, the first digital camera.
Captain Kangaroo.
Look at that. Can you imagine carrying that around on your Disneyland vacation?
It weighs about 8.5 pounds.
8.5 pounds. Wow. So this is the first version of the digital camera, essentially, going from playback. It's going. Can you bring that tape out? Bring out the. This is here. Introduce yourself. Scientist.
Hi, I'm
Smart
Steve
guy.
Tyson.
Steve, show that. This is where you stored digital pictures.
The first digital camera pictures.
Wow. And then it went from here to this device from Motorola, and then onto the television set.
Yeah.
The old kind of television set. Amazing. This is 1970.
It was in December of 1975 we took our first images.
Wow. A real commercial product right there.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Michael DeLuca with the Image Sensor Solutions.
What's a sensor? Explain that.
A sensor is a detector. In a very broad and general sense, a sensor is a detector. So what we're talking about here are image sensors, which are pieces of silicon that are designed to be sensitive to light. So they act as the eye of the camera. In a visual sense, it's kind of like an eye. In an old photography sense, it's kind of like the film in the camera that takes the photons and converts it into electric charge.
Okay, I totally don't understand any of that, but it sounds very important.
Well, without it, the camera can't see anything.
Right. And it's critical in digital cameras.
That's exactly right. This is the part of this camera that sees light. and is the part that turns the light into something that can then be stored and collected and then viewed on a computer or on a printer. Very high resolution, very high quality.
This is 39 million pixels right here, did you say?
This is 39 million pixels here.
Right. I don't have that in my little camera, I just got to tell you. This is really cool.
These are sensors that are used in cameras by people who use this as their livelihood.
Right.